The return to big-time college football means big-time college tailgating on the boulevard, especially when TCU comes to town. Thousands of fans flood the boulevard early Friday afternoon, taking full advantage of the prime-time kickoff. It's always a great sports scene, but when it's the crosstown rival, number 4 ranked Horned Frogs, the pregame celebration escalates, a reflection of what this rivalry means to Mustang fans.
This game's different because it's the biggest rivalry of SMU. The kids are fired up. It's a home game.
I think everybody gets so fired up for this game. I mean, it's our crosstown rival. Everybody's fired up.
Tonight it's a sellout. It's going to be a remarkable experience.
Dallas is home to one of the top sports talk radio stations in the country, KTCK, The Ticket. And on Friday afternoon, The Ticket broadcasts live from the hilltop to sample the pregame vibe.
This is awesome. This is big-time college football. This is what it should look like.
There's no doubt that the atmosphere here is such a big game. There seems to be somewhat of a sleeping giant here that if there's enough success on the football field, you know, before long, the fan base will grow quickly like TCU's.
The primetime kickoff means plenty of time for good fun and good food.
Get the frog legs down there.
Yeah, we're doing some fried frog legs in honor of the TCU game. We got an iron skillet to cook them in. The amount of smack talk that's been going on this week, I mean, with banners flying on planes and beat TCU stickers all over town, everybody's pretty psyched.
SMU has to prove on the field that they're worthy. I think they have plenty of growth ahead of them. At the same time, I think they've come a long ways already, so we'll see.
I love it, and yeah, I mean, the fact that SMU is improving and the fact that I think they have one of the best 5, 6, 7 coaches in the country in June Jones, it's going to go nowhere but up.
The tailgating is highlighted by the pregame Mustang walk. It's a chance for the fans to cut loose, but the players are clearly all business as they march into pregame warm-ups.
I know that there's been lean years for both programs, but you know, right now you're talking about the 4th ranked team in the country, and you're also talking about a team that's on the rise like the Ponies are, and there's gonna be a lot of pride out there tonight. Everybody this week's been pointing back to the 2005 game when SMU upset TCU and really ruined their perfect season. You know, I know a lot of SMU fans would love nothing more than to ruin those dreams of Gary Patterson and company once again. You know, from what I've seen so far from SMU, I think they can hang.
Emotions run high during the warm-up. For players and the many fans that arrived early.
Shut him down. Let's shut him down now, man. This is it. This is it. This is our game, man. Let's shut him down.
But once in the locker room, the mood quickly becomes a quiet intensity.
If somebody suddenly comes hard and shows up, take the first threat you see. Okay? First threat. On your way, keep it forward. Be at your best every single snap. Every single snap. Yes, sir. And you'll win the game.
Guys, everything that I've said this week has been to downplay this game for a reason. Because I know that there's nowhere we want to be than right here, right now, playing on ESPN on Friday night. That's all there is to it. I know that we're going to be together as one. That's what we're going to do. Hang together, 60 minutes, every play, beat your opponent, the guy across from you, one after another. That's what it's about. All right, grab a hand. Let's go, let's go, here we go, here we go.
With that, the time for talk is over. It's game time. The SMU football program called for a red out, and the fans delivered. The record crowd of 35,481 were buzzing as SMU started strong, with consecutive runs by Zach Line of 15 and 21 yards.
There's a big hole left side for Line, 35-40. Nice move to the 40.
And ended with an unlikely catch by Aldrich Robinson for a touchdown.
Padron wants to throw, Will across the middle, tipped and still caught by Robinson at the 10. Breaks the tackle to the 5. Cuts right into the end zone. Touchdown SMU.
Oh, I just looked at it the whole way. I was looking at the ball the whole way, and I just caught it. And once I caught it, I just made a play.
7-0 SMU.
TCU quickly responded to tie the score at 7.
Off of right guard and touchdown TCU.
TCU answered rather quickly, and it just showed that SMU, there's no lead that's going to be comfortable tonight.
SMU's next possession ended with a big hit on Kyle Padron.
That ball comes loose. It's out at the 44-yard line.
And some tense moments on the bench. It was just the first of several big hits Padron would have to overcome.
My arm was up in the air, my ribs were exposed, and he put his helmet right on my ribs, and the ball came out, and then I was trying to kind of knock the wind out of me a little bit, and I went over the sideline just checking on me, just making sure I was okay, and I felt fine after that.
TCU scored on the following drive to take a 14-7 lead.
And touchdown TCU. Yes, it is a touchdown.
You've got to try to find a way to create a turnover, something. You can't let TCU go down and get a touchdown, and they get the ball in the first of the second half.
TCU quarterback Andy Dalton's last pass of the first half was intercepted by SMU's Ryan Smith.
And it's intercepted by SMU's Ryan Smith at the 10-yard line.
Giving the Ponies one last drive in the first half.
To the receivers, here's Daniels again. Kyle steps up, fires deep down the middle. One-handed grab. Darius Johnson at the 30 to the 20, and he's tackled at the TCU 14-yard line.
That's big-time plays.
The Darius Johnson catch set up a Matt Zeminski field goal to send it to the locker room 14-10 TCU.
As the Mustangs crowd gives a terrific hand to the SMU team as they head off of the field here at the half.
Okay, guys, you battled them 30 minutes. We're in this football game. Play, get the turnovers, knock the ball out. Turn the game in our favor, get the momentum going right away the way we want it to go. Believe that we're going to win this.
Belief certainly carried over to the start of the third quarter.
Mustangs with a blitz. Dalton going to roll out to his right, has pressure from Pete Flip. Intercepted! Sterling Moore at the 30, at the 20, at the 10, a block down to the 5, and Sterling Moore runs it back to the 1-yard line.
Sterling Moore's interception set up Kyle Padron in the offense for a touchdown to go ahead 17-14, only a minute into the third quarter. The ensuing kickoff shows how momentum can change on a single play.
That way to the 15-20, had a great block to the 30. Look out, 35-40. He only has one man to beat to the 40, to the 30. It's actually Zemanski who kicked it off, and Zemanski's going to run him out of bounds at the SMU 11-yard line.
After the long kickoff return, TCU scored the next 3 touchdowns.
Dalton fires across the middle, wide open. Touchdown, Bart Johnson.
Taking a 35-17 lead. And the home crowd out of the game.
Wayman James, huge hole to the 5. Touchdown, Wayman James. Running off left guard, it moves in from 4 yards out. Touchdown, TCU.
A 29-yard touchdown run by Zach Line early in the fourth quarter gives the sold-out crowd hope.
It was just a big hole, and I just had a straight line in the end zone. I think I had one guy to beat, and I did that, and that's my job. So, it was an easy 6, but it was a well-earned 6 by our team.
But the number 4 ranked Horned Frogs proved to be too much.
Looking, nothing there. Brings the ball down. He starts to roll to his right now, and he's going to throw it. And Cole Beasley went the wrong way. It goes right into the defensive back, C.J. Johnson. Touchdown.
It was just misunderstanding, miscommunication, and usually we turn that up. And there was a lot of opening in the middle of the field, which I understand Beast saw that. We just got to get on the same page. That's equally my fault as it is his, and we'll bounce back from that, learn from it, and look forward to next week.
The game ended with a score of 41-24. However, the stats tell a much more positive story. Quarterback Kyle Padron faced intense pressure all night, but still managed to go for 169 yards and 2 touchdowns. The Mustang defense hauled in 2 interceptions on consecutive throws by Andy Dalton. And Zach Line rushed for 139 yards on 17 carries, including a 29-yard touchdown. The second time in 3 games he's rushed for more than 100 yards, and a rare accomplishment against a Gary Patterson-coached team.
It all comes from practice habits. Coach Swan has me out there, you know, finish runs. That's what you're always hearing. Make a move on safety, and that's something I didn't do last year as much. That's definitely helped me see the defense, and, you know, I got to give all the credit in the world to the O-line.
It was an impressive performance. There's no doubt the number 4 team in the nation didn't expect to give up season highs of 24 points, 361 yards, and 192 rushing yards. Even though this was a disappointing loss, a sold-out Ford Field saw an SMU football team continue the climb.